Israel's cabinet has approved Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's plan to reoccupy the Gaza Strip and expand the military operations. A statement from Netanyahu's office said the plan seeks full control over Gaza City, with the relocation of its 1 million residents to the south. Israeli forces would also seize refugee camps in central Gaza and other areas believed to be holding captives. The move marks a significant escalation in the conflict, extending operations into the remaining cities and camps of the enclave. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi has reaffirmed Egypt's rejection of any Palestinian displacement during talks with President Mahmoud Abbas. In a phone call with the Palestinian president, al-Sisi stressed Egypt's firm support for the Palestinian people and its absolute opposition to their removal from their land. He said Cairo will continue intensive efforts to secure a Gaza ceasefire and ensure humanitarian aid reaches civilians. President Abbas warned that Israel's plans to reoccupy Gaza and push residents south amount to a new crime, adding to ongoing violations in the West Bank and Jerusalem. The Palestinian presidency has condemned Israel's decision to reoccupy Gaza and displace nearly 1 million residents. The presidency warned that the Israeli cabinet's plan to seize Gaza City and northern Gaza and relocate residents south would cause an unprecedented humanitarian catastrophe. It accused Israel of pursuing policies of killing, starvation, and forced displacement. The statement stressed Palestinians will reject any imposed solutions and remain committed to their national rights, including self-determination and the establishment of an independent state with East Jerusalem as its capital. Hamas says Israel's decision to seize Gaza City amounts to a war crime. The group said the move proves Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's government has no regard for the fate of captives. Hamas also accused the United States of full responsibility for Israel's actions, alleging Washington provides political cover and direct military support for the ongoing offensive. Jordan's King Abdullah has condemned Israel's plan to occupy Gaza, warning it threatens ceasefire efforts. In a phone call with Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, King Abdullah II said the Israeli cabinet's decision undermines attempts to end the war and relieve Gaza's humanitarian crisis. He reaffirmed Jordan's support for Palestinian rights and the creation of an independent state under the two-state solution. The discussion also covered escalating violence in the West Bank and repeated attacks on Islamic and Christian holy sites in Jerusalem. Arab League chief Ahmed Abul-Gheit has condemned Israel's plan to reoccupy Gaza, calling it part of a criminal war. A League spokesperson said Abul-Gheit warned against giving Israel free rein to wage what he described as an insane and criminal war aimed at raising the Palestinian cause. He urged the international community to take a decisive stand to end the violence, saying the reoccupation plan threatens the survival of Palestinians as a national group. Israel's opposition leader Yair Lapid has called the Gaza reoccupation plan a catastrophe that will deepen the crisis. Lapid warned the move will prolong the war, causing more deaths among hostages and soldiers, and serve Hamas's goal of keeping Israeli forces bogged down without a clear objective. He accused Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of bowing to pressure from far-right ministers and acting against the advice of military and security chiefs. Lapid said the cabinet's decision lacks a post-war vision and will trigger a series of crises. Israel's army chief Eyal Zamir has voiced opposition to the government's plan to fully control Gaza. Breaking his silence, Chief of Staff Eyal Zamir warned of severe political, humanitarian and military consequences if Israel reoccupies the enclave. He said safeguarding the lives of soldiers and hostages remains his top priority and vowed to present his position objectively and independently despite political pressures.